Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Aspera, episode 4. So we are in a bit of a holding pattern here, but we have a curious thing that is, well, we just need to populate that. Where's that lab? That's the aluminum mine. Somewhere around here there it is, the research outpost. Now we got 7 people to move in here. But we need a few more people to move in, because this is a precursor structure. Someone or something came before us and built these ruins, and now we are studying them. So that is our current prime directive. We have just unlocked a little bit more tech. In fact, I think there was a storage center was one of the things that we got. Now, our main hub here is a storage center. So we don't really need one down up there, but it probably wouldn't hurt to have something like right here, just so that everyone can sort of can start dumping resources there. The other thing, speaking of storage, we are going absolutely nuts with parts. I think it is time that we turn our parts factory off, because it's going a little bit rabid here. Actually, yeah, why don't you finish your one part? You might as well finish the cycle. Yeah, but now knock it off. That's enough. You're probably causing shortages elsewhere. Yeah, because sometimes an oversupply is just as harmful as an undersupply. Electronics factory, I don't want you to knock it off, but I do want you to not be prioritized. I do still like the worker factory being prioritized. Maintenance facility, we can deprioritize you. Worker hub can be deprioritized. Iron mine can be deprioritized. The skin, yeah, those were still just prioritized back when I was building them. Water extractor. Water extractor. How are we on water? Plenty of water. All right, so those are fine. All right, let's kick the speed up just a smidge. Alright, we're holding steady on power. We are going to probably want some more power in due time. Oh yeah, so someone pointed out, you can see as a percentage at the top there what the actual efficiency is. I wish I had noticed that earlier when I was placing these things, because I probably made some pretty suboptimal placement decisions for these wind farms. But there's no real good places for them here. Like, you really want these things on top of plateaus. So let's flip over to solar power then. Because, yeah, these are all pretty much 100% efficient. What else could use more juice? We use some juice up here. I just don't want to stomp on any of the. Yeah, because if we did a wind farm up here, that's 2%, 3%. No, we want solar. So despite having the new tech, we want the older stuff. Alright, there's our storage center. Fantastic. Yeah, we just dipped into a power shortage mode here. Alright, we're at 202 of 104. We are waiting for the colonist migration here. Alright, spaceport limit reached. Yeah, I'm still figuring that out as to because I think we have to do a special mission, but I don't want to. So I guess if we wait for our next colonist migration, then we can actually start doing these things instead. And an additional landing site would allow us to get double the number of these outside missions going. So that would be a thing. So I don't want to interrupt the current thing of colonists, because our current mission involves getting more colonists on board. Alright. Let's speed you up a bit. What are we short on? Silicon. Yeah. Alright, we're going to need another silicon mine. Let's see here. Oh, right there. Fantastic. Right, we got all the infrastructure we need. We also are short on chemicals, so we may want to factor in another production of that one. Oh, is that chemicals right there? Okay. Well, fancy that. Do we not have power? I guess we don't have enough power infrastructure over there. Alright, here. I'm going to check for wind farms, see if there's a... Oh! A 75, 76%? Okay. We'll take a wind farm. That one's a little bit better. I mean, we're kind of here. It's higher up, but I guess it's higher up and on the edge is what generates all that wind. Eh, whatever. I'll take it. And a little extra power isn't going to hurt. And we are researching the battery so that we can actually soak up these ebbs and flows of power input and output, and not suddenly go into the negatives when you know, the sun sets and all of our solar panels get less efficient. Granted, making more wind power will help mitigate that. That was kind of the name of the game back at what was it, Planet Base? Oh, that was a good old series. I miss that series. Never have I come so close to death in an RPG, or not an RPG, in a survival sim without actually dying. That was a fun one. I'll have a link to it in the description in case you ever want to watch it. Alright. Alright, so that's online. That's got the juice. We've got honey bunches of power. Fantastic. Someone's either died or left, because we were at 202 and now we're at 201. But that's alright. I mean, they said the population was going to ebb and flow, so not too much else we can do about that. Alright, so carbon's doing well. Chemicals doing well. Food's doing well. Water's doing real well. We'll need to yeah, because look at the current demand is actually, you know what? We need more food. Because the current demand is eating away at our oversupply. We do not want our colonists to go hungry. Not yet, anyway. Provided they continue listening to us, they shall not go hungry. And we've got enough water to keep this food plant supplied. We're going to want to look into the upgrading of the efficiency of some of these others. I also might want to put down another worker hub. Just for the efficiency of it all. Oh wait, no maintenance. So there's somebody else, hang on, scrap that. Because I don't want to have to... No maintenance. Where's our maintenance facility? Maintenance. Okay. So the food factory is also is also in the no maintenance area. Gotcha. I need to pay attention to that more. Or I just need more maintenance facilities. Yeah, why not? We'll get some more infrastructure going. They can stand to have no maintenance for a short while anyway, before they all start collapsing and all that. Alright, 203. I have a feeling once we get our next burst of colonists from here, yeah, transition to Mars. Once they migrate to Mars proper, that should fill up the thing, provided that they know to go to the place first, to the research lab. All right, so we're starting to recover our silicon levels. That's good. And we'll have even more maintenance drones on there. I mean, honestly, I placed down the maintenance hubs more for their their reach than the excuse me, more for their reach than their number of drones. But we certainly have enough drones to repair stuff in a pinch. I guess that'll be good if we encounter like dust devils and other disasters that damage a lot of buildings very quickly. Alright, so yeah, you're good. Food factory is doing its thing. Oh, I'm glad we put the chemicals nearby here. Wait, chemical plant? Oh, chemical plant, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need more guys. Look at these outputs. They're not getting there's outputs sitting on the fields here. I wish there was a better traffic here. Actually, one of the techs that that I was looking into before might be worth our while here. Yeah, because this thing is blocked in its production because there's no more room because guys aren't taking stuff away from it. We might need to spam some more drones. But once this battery is done, I think we're going to switch to the road efficiency tech, which will make all of our drones go faster, which will be much appreciated. Doing 42 souls. Well, it's about a soul a second, so 42 seconds. I'm surprised Amy hasn't commented on the efficacy of the battery. Oops. Alright, you can deselect that now. That's the one annoyance with this game, is like, I just want things to deselect, but yeah, I guess right click. Usually left clicking on the thing again will also deselect it. Alright, our robot factory should be worker factory. There we go. Yeah, you're churning out a new boy. Now, imagine at a certain number of drones, the efficiency gains will be as such where like they just get in each other's way so much that it doesn't actually improve efficiency. That was actually one of the source materials for my college thesis. I wrote it on efficiency, and one of the source materials was a study called How Many Robots? And it was analysis of a sort of a grid. Like you'd have an object hidden on a grid, and you'd have a certain number of robots that would you could buy, quote unquote, to go look for it. And they analyzed what is the ideal number of robots to buy. And there, at a certain point, buying more robots would cause them to get into each other's way, or they just simply wouldn't find the object any faster, but you'd expend more money and resources to buy them. So there was like a sweet spot where you could maximize the efficiency of finding the object without spending too much on the robots. All right, special battery, faster roads, please. Colonists have arrived. Fantastic. Hopefully you all decide to come. Yeah, they're sending their little airships. Because I guess they're too good for my my little road network here. No, I lay down all these roads, but oh no, you need to take an airship. Whatever, colonists. Alright, let's get that battery built here. Could put you just like right dab in the middle here. $250. All right. Now the question is, did that populate the research outpost? Well, you're dropping people off there. Heck of a time for things to be out of power. Yeah, battery's not going to be much good unless we actually build it, but this is precisely the reason why we wanted the battery. Okay, research outpost. 5 of 50? Come on, you're telling me of all those people that came here? Okay, good. No, there's people coming here. One person coming here. Lovely. I don't even know. Well, I mean, they are researching it. I'll give them that. We were at 5, now we're at 6. And I don't know if, making them priority will send people over. I think I tried that last episode and it didn't do anything. But I'll do it anyway. Alright, we're back into the positives, and once that battery gets built, there we go. Yeah, now it's juicing itself up. That's more like it.
Upgrading the routes will allow my workers to move faster. Efficiency is key to our success.
Darn straight it is. I should have done that one first before the battery. Because our workers getting upgraded in their speed is everything here at this point. I mean, I could just spam the worker hubs too. These don't actually use that much power. They're like universally useful. So why don't we like do a big push for an upgrade here?
Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check. Knowledge base. It says that the colonists will return to Earth if their environment is not safe. That means maintaining enough food and water for the number of colonists. I need to stay alert.
But we have enough food and water. Unless they, you know what? Unless they're not delivering it on time to the colonies themselves. You've got food and water. You've got food and water. Where's our other colony? Yeah, we've got food and water. I guess it just might not be delivering it fast enough. Because yeah, I specifically made sure that we had enough food and water. It's probably just the logistics. They might not have been receiving those shipments, even though we have the materials. Yeah, because every time this thing swallows a bunch of, gives me a bunch of research points, it eats 5 and 5, and we need the workers to be able to do that. So that might be the reason for that. Aha! The research outpost. Report. We used MEV's batteries to power the place and do a recognition check. We suspect the building is an abandoned Martian habitat created to host the crew of the Hulong mission. The building was still in good condition. We managed to put it back into operations, and some of us moved in there to explore it more fully. We made a major discovery. We found a map indicating the location of another facility at 78. It's a nuclear silo. Interesting. Well, alright then. Let's slow things down just a smidge.
Hey, Amy. It's Elia. I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
Yes, I read through it and I copied it into my knowledge base.
Yes, I did receive your email.
The facility was an unmarked Chinese colony, right?
Exactly. It belonged to China's terraforming mission called Huo Long. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet.
Also a card in
China
Terraforming
got pretty
Mars.
far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
How long have you been waiting for this mission?
Yeah, what are you up to?
My entire life, Amy. It's a bit crazy, huh? I've always believed that humanity's destiny reached far beyond just Earth. We should be much further along. But the conflicts on Earth never stop. The Oxy-UN and the Techies keep fighting. I'm hoping that our success on Mars gets us to leave those arguments behind. We're here to set down a new path for our future. And I get to lead the way.
Do you? That's news to me. And yeah, more important than that, we got faster roads. Mining upgrades, where our mines are spitting out stuff and quite enough. Let's biotech, the greenhouse gas factory. Yeah, we could start on that. Then there's the space. Import man, these are all cards from Terraforming Mars. The aerobrake, methane asteroids, the space mirrors, like these are, yeah. These are all the Demos down. They have Demos down. These are all cards from that. I'm not saying that they copied that, because I know that Terraforming Mars took their card ideas from theoretical ways to terraform the Martian planet, and so those are just more scientific facts than anything. So I'm not trying to poo-poo on them. Let's do space, because we get 3 new techs out of this one.
Getting back to what we found. The Huo Long mission managed to build a nuclear silo before their plans got aborted. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector. Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. It was really nice talking to you, Amy. I know AIs are programmed to be good listeners, but with you, it feels real. All right, I'd better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
Okay. Abandoned silo in SA9.
So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Ho Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe, but nothing concrete.
So there's SA9. But that's not the old fuel refinery, right? Wow, we are going quick with these. Yeah, let's import some GHG from Mars or from Earth. All right, I'm gonna let one more round of like colonists come in because I forgot to switch it over anyway. And then once they come on back and fill up our things a little bit more, because we've got the space for them, and we'll certainly go rocketing through our resources here. Now, is there anything I have to do to actually upgrade ways? Yeah, I do have to do that.
The Chinese government denied any existence of this mission. But how could they hide an entire Mars mission?
Private
Enough
funding.
money can buy silence, even when it is something as massive as this.
Yeah, because like don't pay attention to our Mars thing that doesn't exist, or we'll kill you. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. So did I just order the upgrade ways? Because I'd like to upgrade ways. Cost per distance. Or do I have to click on these individually? Oh, I see. We're upgrading the ways to these things. Got it. So what this carbon and steel. So we're gonna be chewing through a lot of carbon right now, which means we need another carbon mine. That's carbon. So the thing I want to do here...
Earth's excess of greenhouse gases is a big part of why this mission exists.
Yep.
So it seems fitting that we import some of those gases for use here on Mars.
Yeah, so they're starting to do it, but this is going to be a big drain on my carbon and steel here. But they go a lot faster along those lines, so I think it is worth the investment in the infrastructure. How are we in? That's the colony. Transit to Mars. Yeah. Once they land, we will swap projects here. Because we got more than enough room for people. Actually, how are we? Yeah, you know what? We're still chewing through water and food faster than I'm comfortable with. So that's the water. And let's get the food factory. And we're probably going to need some more power. Let me just... Oh wait, that's solar farm. Not battery. Wind farm.
A well-known space entrepreneur around that time popularized the idea of using nuclear weapons on the poles.
Musk.
It is true that they would succeed in melting the poles. But what kind of human would come up with that idea?
Actually, the Nuke, a businessman.
A businessman purely seeks to profit from the space race in the 21st century. It is a solid idea, but there are better ways to melt the poles.
Yeah, that too. Nuking the poles is another card in terraforming Mars. One that comes with negative victory points because it kind of looks bad for you. But man, is it really good if you can play that early game. Strictly as a business decision. So yeah, they kind of hit that one right on the nose. Alright, so yeah, this should help our food and water supplies a little bit better. It's unfortunate that when we build new buildings, it doesn't start us off with the spiffier roads. That would be nice. But still, I think we're in a good spot here. Alright, so... Oop, hang on.
Amy, Nathan here. Do you copy?
There is some noise, but I can copy. Go ahead.
And I'm low on toner.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Maybe it is interference from space that is impacting the satellite operations. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Yes, it's possible. We're working on some new designs that can hopefully withstand space weather a little more. But meanwhile, continue recording all your actions when we're offline. I'm sure we'll find a solution soon.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
Okay. In addition to that, how about we get some greenhouse gases here? Space mirror.
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
It would cause a deviation from the mission.
That's what I thought. We'll take care of it on our side then. You just stay focused. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources that could assist the mission.
Roger. I've gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. First, you'll need to research the launch control satellite technology. Then you can enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
Okay, colonists arrive. Alright, let's... Oh, you're not gonna let me change that? I guess they have to find homes. Yeah, and every time they arrive, it's always power drain time. But thankfully, we've got ourselves our battery going here, so that works out well. I will have to look into the tech tree next time we get something to see where the control satellite falls. That might be the reason why I'm not seeing the other things. Here, I don't actually really care where they go. Alright, additional black polar dust. Unless we have to GHG import. Yeah, it doesn't let me add it to the list. I'll try and tinker with it and figure it out in our next episode. So if you guys liked this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!